Lesson 6. So for some of us, marriage is the cornerstone of our faith or religious beliefs. We believe children should be born and raised in a God-fearing home by a man and a woman who come together both spiritually and physically in marriage under the decree of God. But marriages are failing overwhelmingly across the board, even in so-called Christian households and other faith-based marriages. So for those of you who are thinking about getting married, here are 5 points to consider before you make your decision. Number 1, never propose on bending knee. The man, especially a Sigma male, is not supposed to bow down to his woman. This is ungodly, and the marriage is doomed to fail. Never put a woman on a pedestal above you. If anything, she should be bowing down before you. You are her king. She's the queen. You are the leader, and God has given you the superior role in the relationship. She must look up to you. This is how she stays submissive in the marriage. 2, however unlikely it is that a dime, submissive from day one, will suddenly decide to rise up and initiate divorce proceedings against her husband, a powerful, wealthy, influential Sigma male, when he has treated her well and with respect as his queen, it is still extremely necessary that she sign a prenuptial agreement. A Sigma male doesn't leave himself vulnerable to anyone. Besides, she's submissive. It shouldn't be a problem for her to sign it anyway. She won the lottery. You picked her. And after you get married, make sure you plan to spend the same or even more amount of time, quality time, and care for and with your children as compared to her. These are necessary protection measures against a possible divorce to prevent you from losing half your net worth and the custody of your children. 3, she must give up her last name. Her maiden name should be nowhere in sight. This is her first official and public act in submitting to you, her husband. Keeping her last name for professional career purposes is unacceptable, especially for a Christian man, and should be a deal breaker. Refusing to let go of her maiden name is a strong indication that she has no real respect for you and will eventually stop being submissive after the marriage takes place. 4, never get married if you're addicted to sex or addicted to anything, because your addiction is your first priority, not your marriage. And keeping it real, almost everyone suffers from some form of addiction, even if it's as simple as being addicted to pleasing yourself, which is called being selfish. This is one of the reasons why most marriages fail. A legitimate marriage is between a man and a woman and is bound by a sacred, selfless, lifelong oath between them and God. Marriage is about constantly looking for new ways to please your spouse before looking to please yourself. And it is very rare to find a marriage formed by these principles today. 5, women fantasize about marrying alpha males all the time, but they settle for beta males. Sigma males are too rare and misunderstood, so the thought of marrying one never really enters their minds. Alpha males usually never get married, and the ones that do are few and far between. And they only marry dimes. So most women don't stand a chance marrying an alpha male. That's why they settle for the beta male. Don't let that beta male be you. Beta males don't lead their wives. They follow their wives. And this goes against nature and the decree of God. Their marriages are unfulfilled. Women lose all respect for their beta male husbands because he has allowed her to reduce him to a feminine role. She can't even get wet for him anymore. This is why she stops having sex with him and finds an alpha male to sleep with, or she just decides to leave him in a marriage behind. So if you plan on getting married, you must level up as soon as possible and become a true Sigma male version of yourself. And then you don't have to worry. She ain't going nowhere. This was lesson 6. See you guys later over the next lesson.